Okay, so for 31, direct variation just means set up a proportion. Okay, so let's go through how to do proportions. All right, so we're talking about building a Saturn V rocket. And the scale is 1 to 33, so I'm going to start with that, 1 to 33. So that means the 1 is going to be the scale model, and the 33 is going to be what the actual rocket is. And the way I knew that is because 1 is smaller than 33. So the scale is actually going to be smaller than the actual rocket. So it says the actual rocket is 363 feet long. So I want to match it up. Which of these is the actual rocket, the 1 or the 33? Well, the 33, and it's on bottom. So that means I'm going to put 363 on the bottom. And I want to figure out what the model should be. So let's cross multiply. 33 times x, I get 33x. 1 times 363 is 363. To solve this, I would divide both sides by 33. And let's see what that is. 363 divided by 33, and you get 11. So x is 11. So it should be 11 feet. All right, let's do this one. Ryan can run 200 meters, so I'm going to start with that. 200 meters in half a minute. Instead of a half, I'm going to use 0.5 in half a minute. How long will it take him to run 800 meters? Well, again, I want it to match up. So where did I put meters, on top or bottom? I put it on top, which means I'm going to put 800 meters on top. And I want to figure out the time. So cross multiply. 200 times x is 200x. 0.5 times 800 is 400. Then I would divide both sides by 200. And 400 divided by 200 is 2. So how long did it take him? 2 minutes. Now, if you watch the video and you still miss number 31, I want you to do the following 6 problems. You can just write down 1 and tell me if it's, well, I want to see your proportion. So write down number 1, write down what your proportion is and how you solved it, and then you can just put A, B, C, or D. You don't have to copy down the problem. But pause it and do 1 through 4. Here's 5 and 6. Pause it and do 5 and 6. And also, if you missed 31, I want you to write down what you think the correct answer should have been and why you missed it. For 32, you basically just want to get all these answers in y equals form and see which one matches. So let's do A. We would start by moving the 2x, and to move things you do the opposite, so we would do plus 2x. So here I'm going to bring down a negative 2y. This side's going to be 2x plus 10. I would divide by a negative 2. So 2 divided by negative 2 is negative 1x, and 10 divided by 2 is negative 5. So that doesn't match. So let's try B. So B is negative 2x plus 2y equals 20. Again, start by moving your x. So I would do a plus 2x on both sides. So bring down your 2y. It's a positive 2x and a positive 20. Divide by 2 everywhere. 2 divided by 2 is 1x. 20 divided by 2 is 10. And there's our answer. See, those match up? So B is your answer. Let's do another one like that. Same thing for the second example. We want to get y by itself. So I'd start by moving my 3x. And that gives me y equals negative 3x and a positive 7. It's close, but I want a positive 3x, so A is not right. Let's try B. I'd move my 3x. So I have negative y equals 3x plus 7. Now there's really a 1 here, so I've got to divide everything by negative 1. So that gives me a negative 3x and a negative 7. So that's not right. Let's try C. To move this 7, I would subtract it. So that gives me 3x minus 7. Well, that's not right. Let's try this last one. Move my 3x plus 3x plus 3x. So y equals 3x plus 7. That's the one that's right. These last two are a little bit easier because all I want to do is solve the problem. I don't need to solve each answer. The answers are already solved. So let's solve this. I would subtract 4x. So I have negative 8y, negative 4x, and a positive 72. Then we would divide everything by negative 8. So negative 4 divided by negative 8. Change it to a fraction. I get 1/2. So 1/2 x. 72 divided by negative 8 is a negative 9, so I will put minus 9. So the answer is C. Same thing here. Move my 4x. The opposite of a positive is a negative. So bring down your negative 2y and your negative 4x and a positive 10. Divide everything by negative 2. Negative 4 divided by negative 2 is positive 2, and 10 divided by negative 2 is negative 5. So 2x minus 5 is A. So A would be right. So if you watch the video and you still missed number 32, I want you to try these 4 problems. I want to see your work. So number 1, you need to write down the equation, draw your line. I want to see how you solved it out. Also, if you missed 32, write down what you think the correct answer should have been and why you missed it.